everyone. So I was able to gather all the documents that they asked from me. The dual citizenship forms and the documents and the proof that my father is in the medical situation or medical, how do you call that? So I had my sister ask for a medical certificate from the hospital that my father was in, and they were able to send that through email. I had my sister scanned and emailed it to us, one for me and one for my sister Lucy in Florida. So I was able to submit the papers. I'm on my way to work now. I just submitted my papers. I just emailed it to the New York Consulate, hopefully, and praying for God's will and for a positive answer. Thank you very much. Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. So, update, I submitted my papers Thursday morning, July 30th, 2020. And then Thursday evening, I received a response from the New York Consulate. I was about to sleep and I thought of checking my email, and I received the email like 9 something. So I replied right away. I received a response from the New York Consulate that they received the documents I submitted, but since my Philippine or my last passport, when I was still a Filipino citizen, I used my husband's last name there. So they asked a PSA marriage certificate or the report of marriage. So I don't have the PSA marriage certificate, but I have the report of marriage. So I scanned it and sent it to them right away, and I received the email back right away that they received the report of marriage and everything is in order, and they will call me shortly. Like few minutes, like maybe 3 minutes later, 4, they called me and asked me if I can show up the next morning, or the next morning, which is July 31st. But we are in Pennsylvania, so, and my husband was already sleeping. I had to wake him up and ask him if he can drive me to New York. He was half asleep and he never been to New York, and he really doesn't want to drive. Sorry, love. He really doesn't want to drive in New York. But it's an emergency, so I had to ask them if there's another schedule, because we are like 6 hours away from them, and the schedule is only between 10 to 1. And if we travel to New York, it's like we are 6-7 hours away from New York. That's without stopping, without stopping or getting food or use the restroom. But we were blessed because they gave us another day, which is Monday. So we went ahead and booked Monday between 10 to 1. Then they emailed us back to remind what are the documents to bring. So all the originals in one folder, and 2 copies, each copy in one folder. So I had it prepared, everything, and ready for New York.